Hello, my name is Sue, and we are all about PetTravel.com and helping you travel worldwide with your pet. Today we're going to talk about taking your pet to the United Kingdom. All of this information is posted on our website, PetTravel.com, under the tab Pet Passports. We're going to talk about a non-commercial movement of a dog, a cat, or a ferret to the United Kingdom. And by non-commercial, I mean less than 5 pets, and your pet is not intended for sale in the United Kingdom. As you well know, the United Kingdom is comprised of England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales, but other countries have adopted their rules. They are the Republic of Ireland, Malta, the Isle of Man, and the Jersey Channel Islands. So if you're going to these destinations, the rules will be the same. The organization responsible for pet import rules to the UK is an organization called DEFRA, Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. The first thing that you need to do when you're going to the United Kingdom is determine what classification your originating country, where you're living now with your pet, what classification it falls under. DEFRA classifies countries in 3 ways. Either you're traveling to the United Kingdom from another EU country, you're traveling from a non-EU country that is listed, which is otherwise known as a third country or a rabies-controlled country, or a non-listed country, which is a high rabies country. You can find all of this on PetTravel.com, but I will tell you if you're traveling from the US, Canada, or Mexico, you are traveling from a non-EU listed country. The procedure is similar for all 3 countries, but the third classification, the high rabies country, requires a little extra time and an additional test. First, the procedure from another EU country or a non-EU listed country, such as the United States, Canada, or Mexico. First step, you take your pet to the vet. Have a 15-digit ISO compliant microchip implanted. Then your vet will vaccinate your pet for rabies. It matters not if your pet currently has a rabies vaccination, but no microchip. It must be revaccinated after the microchip is implanted. No less than 21 days, not including the day of the vet visit, you can enter the UK. Within 10 days of travel, your vet will fill out an Annex 2 form for the UK. And if you're traveling to the UK with a dog, it must have a tapeworm treatment between 1 and 5 days of travel. If you're traveling to the UK from the US or Canada, your Annex 2 form must be endorsed by the USDA or the CFIA, and your vet must be accredited by those agencies. If you're traveling to the United Kingdom from a non-listed country, a high rabies country, the first 2 steps are the same. You take your pet to your vet, have a microchip implanted, then a rabies vaccination, in that order. No sooner than 30 days, not including the day of the vet visit, your vet will do a blood titer test, otherwise known as an RNAT, R-N-A-T-T test. Your pet's blood sample will be sent to an approved laboratory, and assuming acceptable results, you can enter the United Kingdom with your pet 90 days after the date the blood was drawn. Again, 10 days before entry, your vet will fill out the Annex 2 form, and if you're traveling with a dog, it needs a tapeworm treatment between 1 and 5 days of travel. Let's talk about ways to enter the United Kingdom. If you fly, you must fly on a commercial airline approved by the UK to transfer pets in. It must fly as manifest cargo. This is not a policy of DEFRA, it's a policy of the airlines, and the reason why is the way your pet is handled when it is on the ground in the UK. It must fly into London Heathrow, Gatwick, or if you accompany your pet, Manchester. You can also fly directly to Dublin, Ireland, or to Edinburgh or Glasgow, Scotland, again, on an approved commercial airline. Other ways to enter the United Kingdom is by private jet, that is also approved into Biggin Hill, which is an airport for private jets. You can also do a transatlantic cruise on the Queen Mary. They accept pets, but you'll have to book far in advance because they're a very popular way to get to the United Kingdom from New York. You can fly into Paris or Amsterdam, both of which do allow pets in the cabin, as long as your pet is small enough to fit under the seat, and you can take a pet-friendly ferry to England. Also, you can fly into Paris, go to Calais, and take the Eurotunnel Le Shuttle. You have to be in a car to do this, so you can either have an agency come pick you up and take you through the tunnel in a car, or you can rent a car in Calais and either return it to France or leave it in England, but you'll have to negotiate with the rental car company because we understand it's very expensive to do this. Banned breeds. You cannot bring the following breeds of dogs or their crossbreeds into the UK. Pit bulls, Japanese Tosas, Dogo Argentino, Fila Brasileiro, or any semblance to those animals are not permitted. I would highly recommend that you keep checking the website because we update it often with regard to these regulations, and they do change. If you want to take a rodent, a rabbit, or a bird to the UK, you can send us an email, info@pettravel.com. The procedure is a little different, but it is doable from another EU country or from a non-EU listed country, a rabies-controlled country. All of this information is on our website, pettravel.com, under the Pet Passports tab. We also have step-by-step instructions and all the forms required and procedures required for taking your pet to the UK in our store, pettravelsstore.com, under the Pet Passports tab. We thank you for your time, and we wish you safe and happy travels to the United Kingdom with your pet.